And
This
then
is not a correct submission.
Several attempts have been made, my lord.
Mr. Banerjee, let me narrate the incidents. If I am wrong, you correct me. I have no quarrel with that. Then, my lord, at the date of night, when there was, my lord, a demonstration, some sort of spontaneous demonstration pan-India, the women who were gathering, they say the night is ours. At the 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, the Honorable Chief Minister delivered a fiery speech, not only, my lord, targeting the lawyers, I forget about that, and said, you have demonstrated for 3-4 days, now I will start a demonstration.
Instruction to the council.
And at the date of night, hooligans, 40-50 hooligans, maybe 70-80,
Not 7,000.
not 7,000.
Hardly
But they suddenly, my lord, attacked. The first attack, my lord, the place of demonstration by the doctors and students and youths. They demolished the entire Samiana, their stage, everything demolished. Then they entered into the hospital. Police were there, police outpost was there, police outpost was vandalized. I feel sorry to say the Calcutta police was so helpless. They got themselves hide behind the demonstrators so that the attack on the demonstrators be there, demonstrators would save themselves. And they vandalized the emergency ward. They went up to the 3rd floor was the instruction. 3rd floor means not the 4th story, according to us. 4th story is the place of occurrence. Unfortunately, they misread, then 3rd floor they arrived and demonstrate and demolished a part of it. Thereafter, it appears the police commissioner arrived there. When he was there on spot, still this hangama went on uninterrupted. And the police commissioner says, it's on record, that we had information that this might happen. But what can I do? There are demonstrations throughout the city. And I suffer from lack of logistical support. But this is on record video statement of the Commissioner of Police. But what is happening? Government hospital emergency ward is demolished to the ground. Police outpost demolished to the ground. ENT. But was it not the plan? Was it not the, my lord, if I may use that expression, my lord, the instigation by highest authority? Give them the bad name and kill them.
No, the second portion of your submission, we can't.
I'm just facing, the lordship may not.
On the first, probably, prima facie, it appears to be pre-planned.
Yes.
Otherwise, from what Mr. Banerjee says, on behalf of the state, that 7,000 people, if they have gathered, obviously it is 100% free. Assuming that
this is my
15 people have gathered, probably from different angle they would have entered the hospital premises. That is understandable.
But with humility, 7,000 is not the mystery. We never said that. We are saying, Malad, that mob, Malad, the demonstration swelled to 7,000. Out of which, Malad, as Mr. Banerjee...
What are they demonstrating for? In fact, the Rapid Action Force should have prevented them from at least 1 kilometer before.
Was at that site where the rally was being taken care of. DYFI was putting up that
No, they have the responsibility, my lord, to differentiate between the mob as well as, my lord, the persons, doctors who are agitating, my lord.
But with your lordship's kind leave,
I will only make it clear, let the CBI will also take up the investigation so far the vandalism is concerned.
Yes.
Because this is a part of...
But furthermore, my lord, I have made a prayer before your lordship, my lord, for deployment of central paramilitary forces. Because the situation is as such, it goes on record that the commissioner says that even after there was information, he was helpless. So considering the failure of the state machinery, my lord, the important essence of it is that, my lord, CBI has taken up the investigation. There is a crime scene in the Arjikar hospital. The police has failed to protect that. In view of such circumstances, my lord, I am humbly beseeching your lordship, my lord. I have also addressed a letter to your lordship via email, my lord, with such tact, my lord. And considering, my lord, the fact that Mr. Bhattacharya was addressing, I had also preferred a CAN application with regard to the crime scene that was being renovated in the name of innovation. Evidences were being wiped out. On the self-same day, I have made a complaint to the CBI authorities and thereafter, my lord, had sought leave before your
May I
lordship
submit now?
to file a CAN application.
May I submit?
My lord,
A lot of submissions are
My
being
lord,
made.
with your
I
lordship's
thought I
kind
will
leave,
not
my lord,
interrupt
if
anybody,
I
but
may
you know,
just add
things
to
happen.
it, my lord, once, if I may just add to it once, my lord, and there were letters which have been addressed to the Secretary, Ministry of Home Affairs, Union of India,
yes,
and my lord, the director of CBI,
CBI.
by my lord, the leader of the opposition, in item number 2, my lord. The prayers are, my lord, that this is a continuation. So,
No,
my lord,
But
we'll-
CBI
similarly, in item number 2.
I have a very small question, Judge. A very small. In the last occasion, Lordship have observed that there is no complaint has been lodged by the principal and the authority. Millard, on that score, I could not apprise your Lordship. Millard, I have a
you file an affidavit.
I am not in a position.
You file an affidavit.
No, I have
You file an affidavit, sir.
lodged. I have informed the police and
You file an affidavit. Sir, you file an affidavit. Sir.
Millard, I did your Lordship the difficult. Millard, your Lordship has the aspersion against Mr. Sandeep. Now, there is happened on the Millard 15th August. Millard, except few people gathered in his house and wanted to set the fire. Millard, for that,
Seek police protection, sir.
No, we have already deployed.
even
Because we have made all our prima facie observations. We have also made a prima facie observation that your client is a very powerful person. So therefore, don't worry. Police will give you adequate.
that question doesn't come. Millard,
Yes. It does come. It does come.
Yes.
kindly give a
You challenge our order, sir. You challenge our order. You challenge our order. As we have signed, the order has been uploaded. It has to be implemented. Otherwise, we will take suo motu contempt. If you want to bring on record anything, please file an affidavit. Let us test the correctness of your submission based on affidavit. Let him come and affirm an affidavit here. We will take it up.
Now, may I?
In the meantime, the state is with you. There's no problem. They will post 500 policemen in your house. Nobody can set it on. If you don't trust the state police, please inform the court. We will request the central forces to guard your house.
I am all along with cooperating with the investigation agencies.
We will see, sir. We will see. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Let him be peaceful at home. Let him relax for some time.
The Honorable Single Judge, my lord, we have taken leave to move a matter, my lord, on an urgent basis because, my lord, his entire house was, my lord, he was out, my lord, by a huge mob on the 15th, not intervening night, 14th and 15th.
But you don't require a court order, sir.
No, we require.
No, they will take care.
Unfortunately, they have not.
They will
Unfortunately, they have not.
definitely.
With deepest of respect, my lord, they have not. Now, therefore,
You move the single bench letters.
Yes, may I now submit? Well, I've been trying to submit for some time. First and foremost, may I say that as of now, and I say now, the PO is secure. All these allegations that the PO has been demolished, destroyed, nothing is
All right.
correct.
Then you
This-
file an affidavit.
I can
Yes.
one more thing, may I just say? As far as the demolition work that happened, that was not anyway, that was not in the PO or anywhere. That is for other room because there was a long-standing demand.
Sir, what was the urgency, sir?
The urgency is not, I'll tell you, Lord Tribunal, that it's a restroom for doctors. That has got nothing to do with the PO. This entire work that is carried on, I say it.
All right, you go to any district court complex.
Yes.
You find out whether the ladies have got restroom. You go
That
to
is what
Siliguri.
is-
You
that
go
is
to
the-
Siliguri, sir.
But
I am not talking off my cuff.
no, I am saying,
I say this with responsibility.
yes.
And you are saying you go and visit the restrooms here.
Well,
What has the
today-
PWD done?
Today, when as far as the PO is concerned, the PO is fully secured.
Yes,
When the demolition
All
work
right,
carried out was outside,
All
much
right.
further
How
away from the
how many
PO.
patients are there? We'll close down the hospital. We'll shift all the patients to some other government hospital. We'll convince the patient party to cooperate. We'll shift everybody, close the hospital. Close the hospital.
That's what only
How many patients are there? Close the hospital, that will be the best. And all this story is saying that within 12 hours restroom has to be provided. See the conditions, sir. See the condition in the court premises.
If I'm not, if PO is fully secure, I say it as of now.
We take it.
The entire submission. Your Lordship does not want to hear my submission.
Yes, sir, I will hear you,
But
sir.
my submission is the issue is the PO.
The PO I said as of now is also.
My lord,
There is no demolition work that has happened in the PO.
So as of
I'm
now,
saying it with responsibility and on instruction.
We take your word. You let this be on record by whoever is the dean of the hospital or administrator of the hospital. Let him file saying that nothing has been done. You support.
Nothing is in the PO.
Yes, and you can substantiate with photographs, and you can say,
Yes.
and what was the work done? We are with an open mind, sir.
Yes,
But what
that's
you-
all I'm praying for.
Yes, you should also be disturbed as a citizen of West Bengal,
But
having
when
been brought and brought up
submissions
here.
are made,
You should
submissions
say-
are made with
Yes.
that also
It should
disturbs.
pain you. It should pain you also.
Look,
It pains me.
It does pain us. But when incorrect submissions are made, then your lordship doesn't want to hear us, then it's a different
No. It's not that way, sir.
Your
We have
lordship.
been here. We have been.
thing. I am categorically saying the PO is secure as of now.
We will take your word. Take your word. You let an affidavit come on record saying that the people is safe. CBI is under investigation. If they want, they can controvert. They can also examine. They will-
We have no problem with that. Let them go. Have they made that is the investigating agency. Have they come and said that PO has been demolished?
We have not taken up the issue today. The matter has been listed today because several requests have come by the writ petitioners themselves reporting about this vandalism. So this vandalism, could it have been prevented, is the moot question. Who did it, for what purpose it was did, etc. There's a gross difference between 35 people and 7,000 people. How many entered the hospital? What was the reason to, break all facilities in the emergency weeks? This can never be understood, sir.
May
I
I
don't think
submit
so.
this?
Such things has occurred in any
I
other part of the
I
country.
have with me, well, it's just that I cannot show it to your lordship. The amount of resistance the police were putting up and how this
It
vandalism.
is true, sir. The police are also injured. That's
Yes,
sufficient.
even a rank of deputy commissioner has got injured. The other officers are also injured. That is when
So
I am saying,
therefore,
but today
is it a failure of the law and order situation?
it is not.
that shows the helplessness of the state police authorities, and that is why we pray for deployment of central paramilitary forces.
Wait.
That is the
Mr. Bakshi, please.
Mallet.
Therefore, something should instill confidence in the mind of the court, sir. This is
If I may, just my point is,
uh,
this situation is very unfortunate. What is happening? Both sides suffering. I'm a doctor from Calcutta, although I mostly live in USA. But these doctors strike. Now, more patients are dying. Poor patients. These doctors strike. Here is the Supreme Court. All I want, a Supreme Court order. We went.
no, we are going to hear the doctors.
No, it's different thing. It's different thing.
Let him hold his patients, Milord. We are on a different.
Dr. Vai, you please file your
Well, he
petition.
stays in USA. Milord is too much interested in Calcutta affairs. That's not difficult.
Wait,
Please,
Let us.
one.
you-
We know you.
You should first
know you very well.
understand the agony your fraternity is going through.
Totally. I'm with them.
So
But
we will
not
grant
by shutting down hospital. Milord, what is happening?
yes, it has to be because
Only one hospital is
today the
shut.
ENT
Strike is in the just one. What Supreme
no,
Court
we will not receive anything. You please file your
and
papers.
this matter on Monday has to be mentioned.
Yes,
To be mentioned.
Leave is granted.
leave is granted to file. Please sign.
Your lordship.
Yeah.
Parallelly, a committee may be formed only for, your lordship, the condition of female doctors there who are working, who are studying is precarious. A judicial committee may be created only to suggest what state could take measures to improve the condition. This is required. Not only safety, plus the hygiene, sexual harassment act, which has been brought in as a law. This is also workplace. The basic requirement of a human being is not being given to in any of the government hospital. The public toilets are worse than a gutter. I'm uttering this word, your lordship. As a public citizen, I cannot go to a public hospital for treatment because I do not want to be in such situation. But my state doctors are compelled to work there because they want to study, they want to improve the society by giving them medical facility. So a judicial committee only to suggest, I'm not against the state.
All right, we will consider a prayer at the appropriate.
As a matter of fact, Mr. Banerjee, I don't think he was apprised of that, Malad. There were two acts, Malad. One was breakage of a wall, if your lordship remember. The second.
No, that we'll go into ground later.
Yes.
Mr. Banerjee has told.
That was, Malad, as a matter of fact, of the joint decision taken by the protesting doctors and the hospital.
See, you bring on record.
What to carry out at that point of time after the CBI was
The thing
that
is-
investigation.
Have that.
No,
It was not at the place of occurrence.
Just not in the
adjustment.
PO.
That
That is a
we have heard, Mr. Banerjee.
Just adjust
Yes,
the
it
place
is
of
that
occurrence.
The place of occurrence is completely secure. Let the affidavit with photographs, no issues. Now, what is the issue is, if suppose this incident which occurred on 14th is repeated in any other institution, what like? So, if the police are injured, they are unable to control the mob, then the law and order situation has failed. That's it. That's the bottom line of it.
But may I say this?
Something must be done.
Definitely, Malad, but kindly, Malad, also keeps this in mind, Malad. This kind of, Malad, may I not say mob, but a demonstration has happened all over Calcutta. That
Not a single one was
It only over here that the violence broke out. But there were demonstrations all over, but not only Calcutta.
bigger in number than this. But everyone was peaceful.
Malad, if your lordship falls for your lordship, I cannot stand in the way. There might have been a lapse. But Malad, I am only trying to submit, Malad, that it has not occurred anywhere.
These were posted there.
Then why this institution alone?
I'm submitting, Malad, that there was, Malad, like, what we found is, Malad,
আর এই যেদিন এরা কল করলো সেদিন কত
That is what we are saying. And
You should kindly see them.
But just to repel the contentions of the state, my lord, I would just submit, my lord, that we are in, my lord, possession of video footages to show, my lord, that these demonstrators, this mob, my lord, they were carried, my lord, in lorries. The police granted them free access, my lord. We have the videos. We have referred to those videos also, my lord, in the application. This is nothing but a state-sponsored act, my lord, which was deliberately designed to, my lord, destroy the place of occurrence.
My lord, may I make a small submission? I have already, as your lordship knows, I have already taken out an application, which is unfortunately not, it has not yet been tagged. This is item number 337 of 2024. My lord, I have specifically asked that there needs to be institutional accountability, because at the heart of this entire matter is the question of an utter lack of institutional accountability. And it is unfortunate, my lord, that in 97 Vishakha judgment came. Vishakha came in the context and the backdrop of an infamous gang rape case. And after that, the Vishakha guidelines came, and after several years of struggle, the POSH Act even came into place. Aureliano Fernandez versus State of Goa is a judgment by the Honorable Supreme Court last year, where the Honorable Supreme Court has directed all state, has taken cognizance of the utter failure of institutional mechanism in West Bengal and across the board, all states and union territory administrations, and has asked all states to file a report informing about compliance with POSH mechanism. Unfortunately,
No, Madam Sen, this is a long-term plan. But the current situation is how to prevent such incidents in the near future. Probably tomorrow, day after tomorrow, next week.
my lord, may I? My lord,
It has gone beyond the control of the state police.
Indeed, my lord, I agree with your
expect
lordship.
7,000 people is what they say.
My lord,
That's what we have listed the matter for.
Yes.
The opportunity, my lord, may I just hand over to your lordship a video, my lord? Take a click over there. Your lordship will see the sort of resistance we are facing.
Police had the information, but they cannot control 7,000. You mean assuming that is correct?
How did this come back?
outside the house.
It's not that we didn't have a force. Your lordship will see the presence of the huge force.
This is a duty of the state intelligence.
After 2 hours.
But the way they are going on.
Means they failed.
These are all after the incident.
The unfortunate police officers, my lord, who are seen in the video are nothing but cannon fodder, my lord. They are victims of a larger conspiracy, my lord. We have videos, my lord, to prove the contrary also. People moving in drugs, my lord, from Kamarhati and from Howrah.
And the police had given them safe passage.
My lord, the MHA, my lord, the Ministry of Home Affairs is the party respondent, my lord.
The first
So they-
suggestion would be, my lord, this vandalism should also come under the purview of the CBI investigation, as you also directed.
Absolutely.
Because this is related to, my lord, the
Now, in one of the petition, the doctor's body was impleted. Which is that case?
That was in item number 5, my lord.
5.
6 today.
6.
5, 6, 6, 6.
Is anybody representing them?
Let us be served with copies. I'm
We have
praying
served.
for that.
We have
I
served.
can't be served with anything.
But he says he has served.
Which one?
335, my lord, the doctors have been served through email, my lord.
Tickets with what is the number? I know, my lord.
335.
Yeah, we-
My lord,
Here, my lord, the best option would be, my lord, collect CCTV footages of all government hospitals for local police stations. My lord, there is judgment of almost one-page judgment, my lord, for the security of the hospitals and their
রিকভারি মেডিকেল এতে যদি হয় এই আইনে বলা আছে যারা ভ্যান্ডাল
পরে আসবে আগে তো
security of doctors and the hospitals are most important, my lord.
টাইম বাউন্ড ম্যানারে তাহলে কার করা কাউন্ট করবে
question of prevention. Exactly, ওখানে করার যাবে সব পেশেন্টকে শিফট করে দিয়ে খুলে যাচ্ছে
So this is an order passed by the Guwahati High Court. The paragraph 3, my lord. The security of the doctors and the nursing staff is of much importance, my lord. They were protesting peacefully, my lord. The RAF and the police force was attacked them, my lord. That should be secured first.
But did you serve?
Yes, my lord.
The
We have
doctor's
served through
body.
email. We have served through email. Well, we have filed the affidavit service today. My
There's nobody representing them.
lord, as of now, we have no information.
But somebody can inform them
petition
my lord,
saying that the court would like to hear them as well.
my lord, may I request WPA Pete 337 to be tagged with
Yes,
this?
yes.
And my lord, my prayer is very simple. Let the state submit a report bringing on record what it has done to prevent and prohibit.
No, that's Mr. Banerjee has said. He will file an.
My lord, only
Please,
But
serve.
the-
We have served the copy. Serve the case. We have
5 we have received, but 337 we have not.
337. Who was the petitioner? Please, sir.
339, my lord. On Monday it was filed, my lord. I have mentioned this on bank.
You please serve copies.
Not served.
339 in the list.
339.
The issue now is, my lord, repetition, my lord, prevention of
339 is there.
repetition.
339.
Service.
339 is there in the list. You please serve copies. on-
may
What are you handing over? Your case is in the list, sir. Serve the government pleader.
not only
No, you are not to be heard.
only one thing. My lord, apropos your lordship's order, my lord, the CBI wanted to, my lord, interrogate me in connection and pose me certain questions. My lord, they served on me this notice, my lord, in the evening. My lord, owing to, my lord, the outrage, my lord, outside my house, my lord, the mob violence outside my house, my lord, I could not go.
Then you make a
My lord,
prayer.
what I was humbly, my lord, I have made a prayer. I have indicated that I am going to cooperate and I am going to go today. But I thought, my lord, that the petition will be moved and, my lord, an order will. What I was humbly beseeching your lordship is some protection through any agency, my lord, state, central, my lord, to be granted to me.
Wait. If suppose your client is unable to move out of the house, which according to the learned ground pleader may not be correct because he has been given sufficient protection.
No protection to Sandeep Ghosh.
I had
No, you please give protection so that they will, with a
We'll go to this.
convoy, he can attend the office of CP.
about 10 yes, sir. 10 persons installed nearby with HRFS, which is the high radio frequency unit with them.
All right. He has to.
That is not Sandeep. I am appearing for Dr. Sandeep Ghosh in person. I mean, the doctor concerned who has been, directed to go on, leave by your lordship's order. He is on leave. He has proceeded on leave.
So if suppose you find it apprehensive to travel to CBI office to give the statement, state police will provide appropriate escort.
Kindly indicate.
That you provide.
Kindly indicate.
No, you make a prayer.
No, I have.
No, we don't want in somebody's writ petition. We can't be issuing this direction.
As you know.
IFSC, we found your client to be a very powerful person.
He is not
power be exercised by himself with the state government. They will provide a pilot. escort.
Had he been so powerful, he wouldn't have engaged us. You're engaging me, it shows that he's not powerful.
No.
That shows he is even more powerful.
You will not believe.
Engaging Mr. Bhattacharya shows that he's above the health
Even more.
secretary.
Suppose he is gone to the High Court Legal Services Committee and said that because of all these problems, please give us a panel counsel. Then it's when he is to you, then it means he's got all the wherewithal. They will definitely provide you. We direct the appropriate authority of our police authorities as well as the administrator of the hospital to and the person in charge of the hospital to file two separate affidavits narrating about the true state of affairs and all matters incidental and connected therewith. Let this affidavit be, and let advance copy of this affidavit be served on the learned advocates for the writ petitioner and filed before this court on the next hearing date. Listen.
My lord,
The investigating team as constituted by the central CBI shall also file an interim report as regards the progress of the matter.